So, social media marketing is all about content marketing, which is about building relationships, educating, engaging, informing, and being human. Like, we need to bring a human element to the digital space. It's harder to build relationships in a digital landscape than it is if you were going to networking meetings, but this is an important space for your business as well. People expect to find you here, and if your business doesn't exist in the digital landscape, people question whether or not you're authentic and actually doing what you say you're doing, rather than what could they maybe be hiding. So something we've discovered is that social media and public relations are a fantastic combination to use together. We had a case in May 2019 where we were contacted by connective communication consultants, and they had quite a big case that they needed to work on. They were working with a Cape Town bakery and restaurant known as Brownies and Downies. One of the co-owners of the restaurant had a problem with their visa and had been deported back to Holland. Now, this had caused a significant issue for the business because this person was the social worker who was working with the staff. So if you don't know anything about Brownies and Downies, the staff employed there have learning disabilities or genetic disabilities. And this is an opportunity for them to be able to learn and be employed and feel fulfilled in their lives. So that was her support. Her business partner, as well as her romantic partner, was the chef, and her focus was looking after the staff. So we needed to make a plan. Our goal was to try and connect with somebody at Home Affairs who could shed light on what had happened, or maybe even assist with reversing it. Otherwise, the business would have to have been closed down, as well as a number of jobs would have been affected. So what we did is there was a press release that was created, and this was sent to a number of media publications and houses and radio stations and things like that by connective communication consultants. And at the same time, Social Happiness took this press release and we released it on their social media platforms. The reach was absolutely amazing. It's one of the cases where, content that was created to go viral did, because viral is not necessarily the best strategy you can employ, but if your story is strong enough, it can work. So 8th of May was day 6 of the campaign, and the initial post that we put up had reached over 280,000 people on Facebook and had 53,000 engagements. So it was not only a relevant conversation piece, people were sharing it and getting it out there. Because of the social drive behind the public, behind the PR release, we were featured in the Weekend Argus as well as Times Live, and a number of radio interviews happened, including ones with Smile FM as well as Cape Talk. Connecting with Cape Talk is what made a big difference, because they were able to help connect with Home Affairs, and within 6 days of us releasing all of this information online, they were able to help overturn the deportation, and Wendy, who was the social worker, was back in the country 2 weeks later. This was absolutely amazing, and it just shows that there is such power behind social drive. So for any cause or charity, NGO, even businesses where you're really connecting with community and looking to make a difference, this is a really interesting way of creating awareness and getting people involved. At the end of the day, businesses are all about people. They are run by people, they work with people, they are for people, and the people can have a big say in whether or not you remain open or closed. So something to consider in your marketing efforts. If you have a really good story or could have a good story, reach out and have a chat, either with a digital marketer or a public relations specialist who'd be able to help you drive this to market.